Hey y'all, how's it going? I am Joy, that is Steve, and welcome to our final week of the regular season NFL predictions versus.
Hey Joey, how's it going?
It's going. Last
Yeah,
week was really interesting for multiple reasons.
true.
I don't really know
There,
if we want to dive into the topic of the week or if we just want to not really
yeah,
give him the satisfaction of being talked about. But
yeah. Like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
pretty much, yeah. So let's just carry on business as usual then. You all know what happened,
Okay.
but we don't really need to
Yeah,
give opinions on that unless asked. Astro Wallace asked me that in the comment section last week, and that
yeah,
was really fun. But what were
yeah.
your records?
Okay. Me and John finished at a comfortable 11-5. You won the week at 12-4.
Yay. Again, I was kind of surprised about that. I expected it
Mhm.
to be a lot closer um, on a lot of the games, but
True.
all right, and that brings our standings for the regular season so far up to 166.89 and 1, 161.94 and 1, and 154.101 and 1,
Yeah.
which having it kind of hang off the edge of the line bothers me.
Mhm.
Just my own
True.
OCD, but
Yeah.
it's okay,
True.
I guess.
Hmm.
So, week 18, we're not sure exactly what teams are going to be starting their starters or resting them for the playoffs, except for one. We
Hmm.
believe Cincinnati has decided to rest Burrow,
Uh-huh.
but
Looks like it.
I'm not positive on that yet. It was just a report from this morning.
Yeah.
I hope that the
So,
report was wrong, but
yeah. Who's to say?
yeah. Anyway, you were going to say?
Uh, uh, Actually, we should advise people be careful this week with any of your picks there, because if a lot of teams could be resting their starters for playoff reasons, or getting ready for 2022 with the teams eliminated there.
Yeah, that's true. Like if you have someone like in Detroit, like Goff and Swift, there was questions if they were going to
Mm.
actually play or rest up
Yeah.
for the following year. They both want to play, so
Hmm.
hopefully they
True.
will. But
Yeah. What like Aaron Rodgers, for example, they're the he really wants to play, but knowing the coaches there, now they clinched the top seed in the NFC. They they probably want to rest him for a couple of weeks there. Maybe start Jordan Love at QB.
Rodgers is going to be so fussy if they start Love when he's actually healthy enough to go.
Hmm.
So I think Rodgers runs that team, whether anyone wants
Yeah.
to admit it or not. So if he wants to play, he's going to play. Because right now he holds all the cards and he will hold the team hostage to get what he wants. And he's just the kind of baby personality to do it. So
Yeah. True.
personally, I think he plays.
Yeah. Maybe maybe he'll play like one or two sets of plays there, and then they'll let him rest there and conclude with Jordan Love the rest of the game.
Maybe. I think that he's going to play until Detroit starts to give him trouble
Yeah.
defensively. And then he'll pull himself for health reasons, just so he doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
Because that
Especially
seems
with
to be
that
what he wants to do.
especially with that foot injury.
Yeah, that too.
Mhm.
All right, so week 18 has two Saturday games, and then everything else is Sunday. So starting off our week, if you are ready.
I am ready to go.
All right, we have Chiefs at the Broncos.
Yeah. Obviously, the Chiefs there are in that dogfight for first place of the AFC,
Mm-hmm.
the whole AFC there, with the Titans there and the Bengals there
Yep.
nipping at their heels there.
Yeah, which is why it was so like confusing why you would rest your starters if you're trying to chase the number one seed. But
Yeah.
if you're like I was telling John, if you're not used to being this successful for so long, you're just happy to have clinched and you want to just
Yeah,
go in healthy. So you don't really
yeah,
care about your seeding at this point.
exactly there. Yeah. Denver's playing for 2022 there,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
they want to put a scare in the Chiefs there, knowing them.
Uh, I mean, anytime that you can face off with a division rival, you're going to want to make some kind of a statement, but
Yeah,
I think this isn't the game for that, given
yeah,
it's the final week and there's really nothing in it for you, except you're going to be trying to play
yeah,
spoiler with Kansas City's seeding and kind of make them work
yeah,
for it, which I don't really think they
yeah,
have the capabilities of doing with as jam packed as
yeah,
everything is.
yeah. So I think Kansas City will pull this one out of the fire there, and they'll score a 7 point or more win against the Broncos. So my lock is the Chiefs.
I tend to agree. I don't really think that the Broncos stand a whole lot of a chance. It helps that they're in Denver,
Yeah,
to be honest, because then the whole weather effects and all that. But I think the Chiefs have more to play for and more to gain from it than Denver does, and that's going to be a better
yeah,
motivation. All right, this game doesn't really have a whole lot of motivation in general, in my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. We have Dallas going to Philadelphia for the final NFC least battle between those two.
yeah, true, true. There, obviously, Dallas was one of my regrets from last week. They're, you know, pull, pulling the stinker there against the Arizona Cardinals. There,
Yeah, the way that oh, we didn't even do our regret of the week and game of the week and all that stuff. I am so sorry about that one.
all
Um,
good.
yeah, I think that would be one of my regrets as well because I had Arizona winning that and I decided not to.
Yeah,
I listened to advice and again didn't help, but I was happy to have it anyway because I always do and I should have trusted myself. But honestly, the way
yeah,
that that game ended
yeah,
made me more mad than missing it. But
yeah,
at the same
true.
time, Dallas has been on the receiving end of so many calls going their way when they shouldn't have that it kind of made me happy.
Yeah, exactly there. Yeah, and obviously, the Eagles there are trying to, get get at least a wild card spot there, which is uh, there's a faint hope for that there.
It's very slim,
Hmm.
but it is possible.
Hmm.
So it's that, so you're telling me there's a chance
Yeah,
vibe. I don't think
yeah,
that there's a very big chance.
yeah. Maybe less than 10%.
Yeah, probably. John is my resident statistician, so he can let me know down
Well,
in the comments what the actual percentage of possibility is on Philadelphia making it.
yeah, true there. Yeah,
But I'm just
and
gonna say no right now.
yeah, it's a weak chance there, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, very weak.
Yeah. But I think this week, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles there might pull off a little bit of an upset there, keep their slim playoff hopes alive there. And my pick's the Eagles.
All right. Given that it's the final week and I have a 5-game lead, I went
Mhm.
ahead and took Dallas on this
Okay.
one, just because I think it's the safer call. And I
Okay.
wasn't in the mood to play for splits, so while I would
Hmm.
love for Dallas to lose again,
Yeah.
I it wouldn't make sense to go with them. So,
No.
all right, we got our first split out of the way pretty early.
Yeah. On to Sunday now.
Yeah, first game up on a Sunday. We have an AFC North battle with Cincinnati going to Cleveland. It's
Yeah.
the Battle of Ohio.
Obviously. Yeah. Obviously, the Browns their playoff hopes are done there. So
Yeah, they were officially eliminated last week with, I
yeah.
believe, the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Steelers winning.
Correct there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously, they'll probably rest Baker Mayfield there because of with the shoulder injury there, obviously he's going to need surgery right away there.
Yeah, more than likely. So you may as well just let Keenum take it on this one and just preserve
True.
your career going forward. Whether your career is going to be continuing here in Cleveland or elsewhere, you may as well preserve yourself.
Yeah, true. And obviously, the Bengals there are trying to catch that their number one seed along with Kansas City and Tennessee, as we discussed earlier.
Yeah, which again, I'm confused why you would choose to rest Burrow if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the report from this morning was that they were resting Burrow. So we'll see if that's actually going to happen.
Because I remember there a couple of weeks ago, I said the Jets were going to rest Zach Wilson for the rest of the season, but apparently I was wrong about that.
Mm,
I apologize, everybody.
nah, you're good. Predictions and opinions go that way sometimes.
Yeah,
It's no biggie.
exactly there. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I really hope the news story you said was untrue there because I picked Cincinnati to beat Cleveland there.
Yeah, I did too, so that's why I'm really hoping that it's not true and that he actually does play. Especially because I believe John went with Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really good split game, all things considered.
True.
So let's go Burrow. Or Mixon. If you just want to run
Yeah.
and hope that Cleveland's resting their defensive starters for next year, like
Yeah.
Myles Garrett,
Yeah.
then we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Aaron Rodgers, as you'd mentioned, him and the Packers will be coming into Detroit for the final game of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, Aaron Rodgers there will take a bit of a rest there. Like I said, there. Hopefully, if he wants to play there, only play him one or two sets of plays there, then rest him up there, and then he'll be ready a couple weeks there for whatever playoff game they have in the second round there.
Yeah, it would be the smarter decision to do that. But again, if he's bound and determined to play, then he's going to, because for reasons that I mentioned earlier. The Lions game from last week was actually probably my favorite of week 17.
Yeah.
Just because of how crazy it was the entire game. You had Detroit sending out linemen as tight ends.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown was a running back and a receiver.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything to field, and yet they made a game of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the Falcons do all the time with Cordell Patterson there.
Yeah, kind of. But seeing Taylor Decker get a big fella touchdown was the highlight of the week for me.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah. It's like Refrigerator Perry there in the 80s there.
Yeah. It was awesome. I love that. So that would have been my game of the week just because of how insanely fun it was to watch.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But I think Packers there, with or without Rodgers this week, there will beat the Lions. So sorry, Joy.
Nah, it's good. I think Detroit is scrappy enough to win, but for the sake of my record, I took Green Bay as well.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be a better game than people are going to give it credit for. All right, staying in the North, we have Minnesota hosting Chicago.
Yeah.
What a game.
Frick the Bears, as you say.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Obviously, both teams are playing for 2022 there.
Uh-huh.
So,
and both teams might not have the same coach next year. So
you never know there.
Yeah. Stay tuned tomorrow for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, Bears there will rest their top pick there. They're probably start Andy Dalton or Nick Foles.
I forgot they had Nick Foles, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of course I did, because of course I would. I'm pretty sure that they're going to sit Fields. Yeah, I don't think Fields is playing. I went with Dalton to be the starter.
Yeah,
I completely forgot that Nick Foles even existed, which
yeah,
is kind of
sure.
appropriate for Nick Foles' career, to be honest. But anyway,
Yeah,
my pick on this one was kind of a humdrum kind of game, and I went with Minnesota because they're at home.
okay.
And I'm not going to end the regular season going with the Bears.
Yeah, true there.
So,
Upset, let's upset Bear fans one last time for 2021 season.
yeah, exactly. For the regular season, I have to come into it the way that I entered it. So, or I
Yeah,
have to end it the way that I end.
yeah.
How do I
Your
say that again? I have to end it as I started. There we go.
mhm. Yeah, your Twitter handle, Prick the Bears.
Yep. I will be having something special in the description for this week.
Yeah. So we're in agreement there. The Vikings win.
Yeah. All right. Good. Bye,
Okay.
Bears.
Mhm.
All right. Heading back to the NFC East, we have Washington and New York.
Yeah, this is just a game nobody wants to watch.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I've said earlier on in the year, I don't really mind quote unquote bad teams facing each other just because I do like the dumpster fire mentality. It's always
Mhm.
enjoyable to see sheer chaos.
Yeah, exactly there. Yeah, the and with both both teams are in a complete mess this year.
Yeah. I think that the injuries on Washington certainly didn't help.
Yeah,
Losing Chase Young early really
yeah,
hampered them a little bit. So,
yeah.
and then New York, they're just, I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Then without Daniel Jones, they're nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even with him, they had some struggles,
Yeah,
but he was at least good enough to pull them out of some of them.
and injuries earlier in the season to Saquon Barkley, they're
Yeah.
pretty much dashed them there.
Yeah, that didn't really help build any kind of momentum going forward. So they were kind of doomed from the beginning.
Exactly there.
Hmm.
But my pick this week, I'm going to go Giants there to beat the Washington football team.
All right. So we split again on this one because I took Washington because this is a game that I can actually feel comfortable taking Washington in, and I do like the
Okay.
team. I like the team a lot. I like their quarterback. I like, um, yeah, yeah, Heineken, Hennessy.
Yeah.
I I like him as a QB, so I hope the best, and hopefully next year they can get some pieces on the offense to help out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, next,
Knock on wood.
yeah, hopefully, the next team does not rest their starters because this would be absolutely hilarious. We have the Colts going to Jacksonville.
Yeah. Obviously, the Colts there are right now a wild card team there, but
Hmm.
hoping that they win there and maybe the Titans falter there and the slight chance of I not did Titans punch the South yet there?
I believe they did.
Okay,
I
there.
should know that because I do like Tennessee,
Yeah.
but I do not.
Okay.
John, let us know.
Yeah. Right that on the description below there.
Yeah, comment
Okay.
comment in the
Yeah.
description that they did or not.
Yeah. And obviously the Colts there, as I said prior season there with their MVP candidate there, Jonathan Taylor there rushing yards there.
Hmm. Now the question is, do you want to protect him for the wild card week, or do you
Or
play
go
him to pad the stats, as they say?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing there. And obviously Jacksonville's a mess there.
It's Jacksonville.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence is going to have next season, both on the coaching side and on the offensive
yeah. I kind of feel bad for him because this is only going to be year two.
side.
that he's having to learn a whole nother system and
Yeah,
team composition all over again. So
exactly.
it's a rough start.
Yeah. So I bet you we'll be in agreement and take the Colts.
Yes, yes, we will, because it is Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, this one we might disagree on. I'm kind of taking a small risk. Mini upset. We have Baltimore hosting Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Obviously, I haven't heard news lately on Lamar Jackson status there with his knee injury there.
Yeah, his ankle, I believe. Last I knew, he was not playing.
Okay. Yeah. And obviously, Pittsburgh there with the big win home Monday night there and at Ben's farewell performance there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I regret not taking them because I
Yeah.
knew that his final game at home was going to be something.
Yeah.
But
All the fans, all the fans saying goodbye to him there.
yeah, it was really good, really touching. All of his former teammates as well.
Yeah.
But well, not all of them, obviously. One's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now, so he's not really
Yeah.
he's not really around. But
Yeah.
having
True.
everybody come out with support was really
Yeah.
good to see.
Yeah.
And I should have known better and taken him.
Yeah.
But
And
que sera.
obviously, yeah. And obviously, if Jackson's not playing, then probably Hundley will be there to be there.
Huntley, yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
I don't know who their third QB is.
Yeah. True. Nobody does unless John messages below again.
Yep. John save us for not knowing things. But I mean, honestly, who's besides John, who's gonna actually research the depth chart of the Ravens when none of us follow them? But anyway,
Yeah. So obviously, I'm going to take a little bit of a gamble here, and the Ravens there with their slight hope of maybe chasing wild card spot will beat the Steelers.
okay, I was right. I took a bit of an upset and I took Pittsburgh. So we
Yeah.
split again.
Yeah.
That's what, three
By the
so
way,
far?
yeah. By the way, their third string quarterback is Josh Johnson.
Oh yeah, he played once
Yeah.
because Huntley got hurt during the game, and so they rolled him out to try.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that now.
Okay.
Wow, at least we
Good thing
cleared that up. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, next up we have the AFC South, the final matchup of the year. We have the Titans at the Texans.
Yeah. Obviously, you heard the news there that Derrick Henry is back there.
I did. I'm so happy.
Yeah. You're excited about that.
Very, 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 very.
Question is, how much should they play him this week? There,
I would not. I would still. The fact that he's practicing is good.
Yeah.
I might send him out for a rep or two, just to get his field legs under him again. But I wouldn't risk him with it because it was a foot injury that he went out with. So I wouldn't risk the playoffs for him.
Yeah, get him ready for the playoffs.
Exactly.
That'd be my advice for him.
Yeah.
For the coaching staff there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and obviously the Titans there, like I said earlier, are fighting for that number one seed to hold on to it there.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll probably be both in agreement to take the Titans.
100%. Derrick Henry or not. Tennessee over Houston pretty much every week would be my pick on that. So
yeah,
especially because they have so much to win.
Yeah,
and a loss to them would just hamper their seeding, and you don't want to give that up.
No.
All right, now we head back into the NFC. Staying in the South, though, with the Saints going to Atlanta.
Yeah. Now, obviously, Saints they're keeping on to their slight playoff hopes there.
Very slim. I was surprised that Atlanta's record was almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
They are 7-9.
Yeah, true.
Which is just surprising to me because it doesn't feel like they would be.
Yeah, true there. And obviously, Saints there. We don't know the status of Taysom Hill's finger injury there, so
naturally.
Yeah, they probably want to hide it there to their opposition don't capitalize on it.
Yeah, just target the hand.
Yeah, true. So I think the Saints there will win the game there to keep their slight playoff hopes alive there.
Yeah, I don't see them getting into the playoffs, but I do see them winning this one, but I don't like this game.
Yeah.
I don't like this matchup at all.
Yeah.
And I have a funny feeling it's going to go the other direction.
Yeah.
And I'm going to regret not taking Atlanta, but it's Atlanta, so also I can't. So my history with them.
Yeah, so stay tuned next week, folks. If Atlanta wins, that'll be Joy's regret of the week.
Yes, it definitely will, because I have a bad feeling about it.
Okay.
All right, back into the AFC, we head to the East and take on the Jets and Buffalo.
Yeah, obviously the Bills there want to clinch the AFC East there.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the driver's seat right now to clinch the division there.
They are.
Yeah,
and I see no reason why they shouldn't.
Yeah, so don't be surprised if Josh Allen goes out guns a blazing there. Maybe throw it out to Diggs there for touchdowns there.
Yeah, I hope so, but it also depends on the weather situation because it is going to be, the first week of January in Buffalo. So it might be another one of those snowballs, and we just got to run it.
True. Yeah. If that's the case, then just going with the ground game there.
Mm-hmm. Which is my favorite style of ball. So
yeah,
I'd be happy.
And obviously the Jets stink.
I mean, they are the Jets, so
yeah.
For now, yes.
So I imagine we'll be in agreement and take the Bills there.
We would. I almost want to say that an upset would be fun here, but it really wouldn't be. It would be funny, but it would be fun. All right, next up, the first of our two NFC West matchups. We have the Rams hosting the 49ers in a game that my dad and I disagree on, as well as John and I. So I'm alone so far.
Yeah. Obviously, Niners there won't have Garoppolo there, so they'll probably have to use Trey Lance there at QB there.
Mm-hmm. More than likely. I think it's a thumb injury for Garoppolo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. So he more than likely won't play unless they absolutely need him to, which is smart.
Yeah. Plus, it's a real. Obviously, Stafford and the Rams there, they want to clinch the NFC West there.
Yeah, exactly.
This week, I think the Rams there will win the division there and they'll beat the Niners there.
All right, I am no longer alone. Good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I too took the Rams on this one, so it's a good split opportunity for John, which concerns me, but we shall see how it goes. All right, next up, another AFC East. We have the Dolphins, who know what it's like to face a playoff team now, facing the Patriots.
obviously their Patriots are obviously uh, of winning the division. They have to win, and I hope the Jets beat the Bills, which is highly unlikely.
Highly
So,
unlikely. Not impossible, but highly unlikely.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I imagine we'll be in agreement there and take the Patriots to beat the Dolphins. Wait. I'm going. Actually, I'm thinking of going a little bit of an upset here. This
Oh,
one there.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. Calling an audible. All right.
because I apologize, everybody. Scratch
No,
that.
no.
I
Oh,
think
Omaha.
Tua, yeah, the Tua record against the Patriots at home there was shocking there, and they have pulled off major upsets in the past there.
This is true. They have.
Yeah. So I think Dolphins can pull off the upset over over the Patriots there.
All right. Well, I was in agreement with you at first, but then the whole really swift Omaha audible caught me off guard. So we
Yeah.
split on this one, and I'm taking the Patriots over the Dolphins. I also
Okay.
split this one with Dad as well. So
Smart man.
yeah. See, I can't even say maybe on that because that would be rude. So that was a good trap. Nicely done.
Yeah.
I'll just say we'll see.
Yeah.
In this
Mhm.
particular instance, if he was.
Yeah. So you can tell him what I said there.
Yes, I will. If he's right and I'm wrong, I'm never going to hear the end of this one.
Yeah.
Heading back to the NFC West, we have Seattle going to Arizona.
Yeah. Obviously, Seattle's playing for next year there.
Yeah.
We never know what's going to happen with Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll there, as we'll discuss next in our next video there tomorrow.
Yep, we will. I'm looking forward to that one. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Yeah. And obviously, Arizona put the boots to the Cowboys last week there.
With a small minor assist of officiating, but yes,
Sure.
they did.
Yeah. Connor Murray playing in the Big D there. He always has a winning record there. So,
Which again, I should have gone with my gut on that one, and I really hardcore regret taking the Cowboys, but
yeah. So I imagine we'll be in agreement and take the Cardinals to beat the Seahawks in the
we
battle.
are. We are in agreement on this one. Sorry, John, but there was a very smart decision for a split game from you, so we'll see how it shakes out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. All right, now rounding off the NFC South, we have Tampa Bay hosting Carolina.
Yeah. Obviously, Bucks there managed to win despite the little incident there last week there.
Yeah, I honestly kudos to Brady and a ton of respect to him for keeping a level head and keeping everything going.
Yeah.
Because, as someone said, with his team literally falling apart around him, he still went out there and played,
True.
found
Yeah.
the understudy, and had him win it for them, which was just amazing.
Yeah. No need to discuss
Yeah,
Captain Cuckoo Bananas there.
Captain Cuckoo. Yeah, yeah. We don't need a Cocoa Puffs sponsorship right now. So
True.
and
And
ad break.
I'm gonna watch some TV! Crunchy, chocolatey Cocoa Puffs! Cocoa Puffs! Yahoo! I'm cool for Cocoa Puffs! Cool for Cocoa Puffs! Well, that's what I call a cuckoo commercial. Cuckoo!
Oh god. Okay. Get my head back in. Yeah. And obviously, Carolina, they're I don't care who they start. They don't care if they start Darnold or Cam Newton there, and or whoever they have a third string. They're just in a free fall now.
Yeah, honestly, I feel bad for them because they had such a potential start, you know? But I think that the decision to bring Sam Darnold in is now worth questioning.
Yeah, true.
But I don't really know what else you could have done
Yeah.
with what was out there. So
Yeah.
it was just kind of, in a way, slim pickings.
Yeah,
So they did the best that they could with what they had. And this just was not their year.
So I imagine we'll be in agreement there, and Brady and the Bucks take a little bit of momentum into the playoffs there and beat the Panthers.
Yeah, 100%. I don't anticipate them resting because that's not Brady's style. So they're just going to go all out for it. And honestly, if there was ever a good opponent to have for the final game, it would have been a struggling Panthers team.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Sunday Night Football now, the game that I hated the most.
True.
I absolutely hated predicting this one.
True.
We have an AFC West battle, a wild card berth battle.
Yeah.
The Chargers going to the Death Star thingy in Vegas and taking on the Raiders.
Yeah. Obviously, there's rumors out there the two teams might try to intentionally tie the game there so they both can get in the playoffs there.
If they can muster up that kind of camaraderie, and I did something on Twitter about just taking consecutive knees, just back and forth at like the 50-yard line or something.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely hilarious. I would love to see it.
Yeah.
Ratings for Sunday Night Football would tank, which would be even better.
Yeah, true.
But that kind of camaraderie, just to both make sure that you get in, would be amazing. But also, I wouldn't trust the other side.
No. Yeah.
Like at all. If we had that kind of agreement, I wouldn't trust them to keep up their end of it.
Yeah. And if that happens there, Roger Goodell is going to go ape shit crazy there. Excuse my language.
Bleep. Oh, there's so much editing that I want to do on this darn thing now. Oh, I may as well. I may as well do it. I got 2 days.
Yeah.
Frick me.
Yeah.
If you seek Amy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. But I really hope these two teams just go out there and try to win the playoff spot for themselves there, and please don't go for the tie.
I don't know. I am so torn on that because now I really want to see them. Because wouldn't it be like the first ever 0-0 tie?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it would. John, again, help.
Sure.
But I'm pretty sure.
From the 30s or 40s, if it ever did there.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Like maybe like the first like winter game or something.
Yeah.
Back when they just had those leather helmets and a lot of damage. But anyway, I really do like that idea. That'd be hilarious. Just like both teams just say no.
Yeah.
Just so they can both get in. But being that they're division rivals, I highly doubt that would happen.
Yeah.
Especially with how much hype has been thrown behind it too.
Their rivalry goes back to the days of the old AFL there.
Yeah, exactly. So with as deep rooted as this rivalry is, I do not foresee camaraderie and togetherness happening.
Yeah. So if I were to pick a winner for this there, I think the Raiders there will win at home because obviously Chargers have been struggling down the season the past couple of years there.
Yeah.
So I think it's the Raiders.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I took the Chargers.
Okay.
I think that they have the better talent on paper, and that's what I'm trusting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Raiders are more gutsy and edgy right now, which is always helpful. So I do think that they have a really good chance at it, but I guess you could say that I went for a small upset with LA, but I really like LA.
Yeah.
They have a good core, QB receiver and running back core that I like. So I'm hoping,
Mm-hmm.
fingers crossed,
Yeah.
that they can pull off the upset on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So we split again. How many splits did we have?
5 games.
5 games.
I imagine John's going to have more split games with us there.
Yeah, he has a lot more splits with you this week. Here are his picks. He and I split on the Bengals and Browns.
Mm-hmm.
And then we split on the NFC West, just in general, because he took the Seahawks and the 49ers.
Okay.
And you and I both took Arizona and the Rams.
Yeah.
So those are 3 splits with you that he has right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And plus the other games too. So, oh dear. This could be very, very interesting.
Yeah. Because obviously I want to catch up with you and John there, try to make a more manageable record there in the regular season.
Yeah, if see, I have a 5-point lead on John right now. So if all 3 of the splits with him go his way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm only up by 2 going into Wild Card Weekend, which historically has not been kind to me.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slightly concerned.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm really looking forward to the postseason in this. And then next year, I've already got 2 more people who want to get involved on the clipboard.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have anyone else in call with me doing this kind of thing because it would completely ruin the dynamic of just you and I discussing the games.
Exactly.
And then there's a lot of other like actual technical stuff that has to go into it as well. But
yeah.
I love the idea of expanding the competition aspect of it.
Exactly.
So next year, 2022, is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, exactly. There. Yeah. And again, I apologize for the little language there at the end there.
Oh no, you're fine. I don't even need to actually bleep it because I've done collaborations with Nick and yeah, the language is a lot worse in those, and I didn't have to worry about monetization on that, but I'll fiddle with it because there's other edits that I want to do on this video too, just to kind of make it fun. It's the final one, so I really want to do something different with it. And I already have one idea, so that's gonna be fun. But so final thoughts on the regular season, I guess, since it's the final video of.
Yeah. It was a fun year, fun regular season for all of us there, me, you, and John there, plus Troll there. They're playing along with us there. Obviously, major thank yous to everybody who watches this there. And as a gift to next time there, we're going to do a very special segment there on your site there that a lot of you will be playing along with us, I hope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm looking forward to hearing y'all's thoughts on the video that we're doing tomorrow, both recording and releasing. How we're doing that. I made the graphics for it myself yesterday, and I'm really happy about how they turned out. So I'm very excited. And yeah, it's been a really strange year for me with the whole pandemic issues, people being out, people being hurt. It's been fun watching my home team do well in Tennessee, but also in Detroit's progress. Their first win was highlight of the year. So there's been a lot of ups and downs on the season, but overall, it's been really enjoyable, and I've thoroughly enjoyed being able to discuss it and go through it all with you and with John and Troll, my brother, for always commenting on it and just kind of always being there to make me laugh about the series for obvious reasons. But
And
it's been fun.
to all and to all other fans that watch us, we thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts there.
We do. So, that being said, be sure to check out the links down below. My link to Twitter and my Discord server where you can connect even further and discuss it even more. I have an entire sports page in my server if you guys want to hop in there and discuss all things football and whatever. I'm not really a fan of the other sports quite as much, but I still try to get in every now and then. And then also Astra noticing my description where I have my dissing of the Bears section, as I call it. I like doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, and obviously hit the like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for all future videos there.
Yep, exactly. I would do a usual plug on the other stuff too, but it's all down in the description if you guys want it. So we will catch you next time. I don't know exactly when Wild Card Weekend is. I think it's next week.
Yeah, and
it's just immediately.
Obviously, we'll catch you in the next day there for a special segment there.
Yes, we will catch you for more NFL content tomorrow, next week, next season, and just it's endless. Really, football is love, football is life. So we will catch you guys next time.